So Russell Westbrook blames this whole season on the team, the Lakers franchise. He blames it on the coach, as a coach not being his friend. And from looking at this video, look at this. Seems like Russell's absolutely right? From what I'm seeing with these failed attempts at jump shots and losing the ball and mishandling the ball, he's right. The coach should have been out there holding his hand while he was on the floor. Not only holding his hand, but even shooting his shots. Or maybe the Lakers should have, just had somehow made the team just clear out for Russell. Nobody stick defense, nobody try, and let Russell continuously go to the lane. One thing I'm big on is self-accountability. Self-accountability is empowering. And it's nothing about necessarily winning or losing, but it's just about getting up, taking one to the chest, and holding your own L. That's empowering. It's empowering because when you make mistakes or when you lose, that is when you have the biggest learning curve. That's when you learn the most. And you hold that L. I've held many of L's. I've been booed in comedy. I've been beat up in comedy. But I own it. I own it. Any failure that I have, I'm going to own it. I'm going to look it in the eye and say, hey, thank you for this failure. Thank you for this learning lesson. Now I can take this information that I learned from this failure and apply it. And not only apply it to myself, but now I can teach other people how to do better. So Russell called me. You know what it is, man. It was a bad season. Everybody has probably bad seasons or bad nights, except Michael Jordan. But come on, man. You don't have to do this. You don't. You wanna hold that L. Just say, hey, my mind wasn't really in the game. I was thinking about, going back to join the Ninja Turtles. And I just didn't have it in my mind. Like, you have to acknowledge that elephant in the room, and not only acknowledge the elephant in the room, but get on the elephant's back and ride that elephant, man. Ride it. And that not only makes you a better player, but it makes you a better person. We have to stop deflecting. My L is my L, and my name is LeVar, and you need to call me.